Okay. Mm, okay. Gonna wait a few minutes, couple minutes. Mm, 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 mm. Just waiting another minute to start. Hi. Mm, mm, oh, I don't know. Mm. All right, I'm gonna get started, um, and I'll put it up afterwards so those who missed the beginning can see it. I don't know exactly what I got an outline of what I'm going to talk about with this. I feel like I'm going to be channeling quite a bit about it, but I was trying to meditate and it just kept coming at me to talk about the alchemy of union. And so there are a few things I want to say before we get into that. Well, it's all about alchemy, isn't it? So, alchemy is really the energy. So, when you alchemize something, you balance it pretty much. And so, union is basically about the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And before I started or even knew there was a counterpart twin flame journey, um, I understood and I taught. I had some classes and I had another spiritual channel that the spiritual journey is about healing the inner distorted masculine and the inner distorted feminine, and bringing the divine masculine and the divine feminine to union within each individual. That's really kind of what the spiritual journey is. The twin flame, it's usually a lot maybe slower than the twin flame journey, divine counterpart journey, not in all cases, but I can tell you, I was on a journey since birth. I remember always being awake, and it was very slow, and so until I, was awakened to this journey, and so the alchemy of union is about what you've gotten to right now. What does that mean? Is about all of the balancing that you've done within to bring yourself to inner union, which brings you to outer union. And so, what I'm hearing is that's why it's important. That's why you'll hear often, not to look at real hard what your counterpart's doing in the 3D. There's a couple reasons for that. One, it takes you out of your own balance. Um, and 2, nope, there's more than 2, but 2, it makes you could be seeing, perceiving anything they say or do or don't say or do in your own way and causing an imbalance that keeps the reunion yet further and further away. So you should not be paying attention to your counterpart in the 3D as much. And another reason for that is that you are already, first of all, your union is at that 0 point within where you have balanced everything. And so in that light, you have always, always, always been in union, and part of getting to inner union and then outer union is the acceptance of the fact that you have always been in union. I think if you look back on the journey at all the times, whether they be dark nights of the soul or long periods of time where you had to look at and handle and alchemize, transmute things. Um, when you came back from that, when you came back from that to center, you always came back to that inner union. And you know the alchemy of that inner union. You know what that feels like. So, what that feels like is peace. And what that feels like is love, real love, unconditional love. And so you have always been in union. I know you hear other readers say you're always in union in the 5D. You are. You're always spiritually in union. You're never apart. You cannot be apart. However, you've always been in union here also. You just step, it's just like stepping out of the office, stepping out of the house to go to the office to do the work you got to do, and then stepping back into the house, the union, the center, the 0 point. So, looking at your counterpart a lot, like in the 3D, it will slow your progression to reunion because what you need to do is you need to bring yourself back to union within and stay there and let your counterpart do what they need to do to get there, just like you did. And so, another very valid point I'm hearing, don't forget the law of attraction. Okay. So on this journey, I think that you'll agree with me that the law of attraction does not always work on this journey. It does, but it doesn't seem like it is because you kind of pull yourself out of those laws of the universe to deal with these things in a way. Like, for instance, I mean, I know I was a huge manifester before, and then all of a sudden you lose everything. You lose everything. There's no, you don't have a lot of money. Well, if you had a lot of money, but you did this to yourself. If you had a lot of money, you would be out spending your money, living your life, not doing what you needed to do to get here. But now we're at this point, which is why I know if you weren't here in the beginning, I said, I don't know exactly why I'm doing this. I feel like I went into meditation a couple times and I kept getting, the alchemy of union, the alchemy of union, which means I need to do a video on it. And so what they're saying is now you've done all this work and here we are. Bring yourself back to center and stay there. This is where the law of attraction, it starts to play a key point again in it because if you keep moving out and saying, well, what is my counterpart doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? And then you're getting up in your head and you're getting mad and you're getting, that kind of thing. You haven't heard from this person. I don't know, there's different situations, but you haven't heard from this person in years and you're getting out of your center and worrying about that. And what the angels are saying is that at this point, the law of attraction is about holding the vision. And I have drawn a lot of cards on that in the past few months. So holding the vision, staying within your inner union, you will, of course, it's just like anything. Your inner union brings your vibration up, right? You can't always be high flying. You're going to come out of it a little bit, but get back in as soon as you can and stay in there and hold that vision. The angels are saying, for the cases of those who say you haven't heard anything from your counterpart, in some cases that really that person flew or dropped off. Got a counterpart coming. What do you okay, I'm trying to picture what they're giving to me. In some cases, you still feel them because there's still someone there, and they're saying, "You are not capable of understanding the depths to which you your soul will go to make this to manifest this in this lifetime." And they're showing me, like, you know how you integrate with your higher self on this journey? Your counterpart integrates with our higher self, you integrate together. They're showing me your higher self's higher self. There's so many levels that you can integrate and bring in this connection if the person who started on it with you drops out, and they're saying, "You're gonna get what you want or better, if you just have got to stay in your inner union." So we're gonna do a little we're gonna does anyone have any questions before I start, we'll do a little guided meditation? Um, okay. If you have any, you can put them there, and when we come back from this meditation when I come back from doing the meditation, I'll look at it, but let's do a guided meditation, bringing you back to your inner union, and this is just so the alchemy this is one more thing they want me to say. The alchemy of union, inner or outer, just it's just a step, it's just a step. It's just a step. When you get to the point where it's proper for you because you're always on the right path for yourself, you're always in the right place for yourself. It's just a slight energetic movement that you get to and you stay in, is what they're saying. Um, but another thing about spending too much time, especially if you're the divine feminine, looking at your counterpart is uh, if you notice when you push against your counterpart, when you have really strong remember when you, I know not everyone does this, but when you come together in the beginning and you're seeing each other and they kind of run because the energy, that love is so intense, right? So anything where you're putting a lot of energy toward them, they can feel your energy just like you can feel theirs. It pushes them away. And if you notice when you say, okay, because you've done this, where I mean, we all do this, where you're like, but wait a minute, listen, 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 this is right, this is what it is, this is, which they don't want to hear anyway. Please just listen to me. I know we're supposed to be together. And you finally you get upset and then you come back and you stand in your power and you're like, you know what? To convince people to love me, and you pull all your energy back and then you notice how they come back towards you, and it feels a little bit like a game, but it's not a game. It's until the masculine has um, you know gone within, has inner union and has balanced the inner masculine and feminine. He's not able to do anything but run from that energy. Do you understand? He has to balance that. Two people with that balanced energy are able to come together, okay? So stay within your own union. And I'm going to do a meditation to help you see what you're to remind you because you do it all the time. So we're just going to go into our union, our inner union. So everybody get comfortable and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And we're going to take this time to move into our heart space, whatever that is for you. It can be a place, it can be a feeling. Go into your heart space. Because I'm going to take you from there anyway. So go in there. And so here we are, and we go into our heart space and we step into our soul energy. None of this 3D energy. Here we are in our heart space energy, our soul energy. And we're traveling now, we're moving through the dark. It's like darkness with stars or whatever you want to see. We're all going to meet at this place. And we're standing in this, well, it's like there's a glass floor, right? We're all standing here. You can have it where you see all your other divine feminines and masculines, or where you just are standing there alone. We are one and we are all and we are separate and all that dichotomy stuff. However you want to see it, stand there. I want you to walk up the steps, and these steps are just your own steps now. When you get to the top of the steps, you split into two, and there you are. Look in the eyes of your other half, and then go into your other half and look into your eyes. And you're holding hands. Guys, put your hands in front of you, like across from each other, and feel the energy bouncing back and forth while you do this. It's beautiful. Okay. And then I want you to see yourselves come together, however that looks for you. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. And now, in this oneness that you're together in, however that looks, I want you to feel the energy of that and let it build up. Let it build up in this place we're at and in your heart chakra here on earth. Let's do this. Pull it out and pull this energy all around you. Do you feel all that love? Do that till you feel all that love. And in that love, there's compassion. And in that love, there's understanding. And in that love, there's wisdom. Now connect this love here with the love that is in that other dimension. Connect them together. We'll call it the 5D if you want. However you want to look at it, put them together. Let's alchemize these two unions. Oh my God, I didn't even know we were doing this. This is beautiful. Alchemize the two unions. I want you to see the love coming from the 5D to you and back in an infinity symbol through the heart chakras. Okay? Do this until you understand and know that you are always in union. Nothing can take you out of union ever again. Nothing, no evidence given to you in the 3D can pull you out of union. Nothing anyone ever says to you, anyone ever does to you, any place you're kept at can keep you or take you out of this union ever again. And especially and including yourself. And now I want you to, in the 5D area, I want you to split back to 2 and hold hands and walk off. Bring your energy back into your heart chakra, your heart space. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Mm, okay. I hope you got something out of that. That was really cool. I didn't know that they were going to guide me to do that whole um, connection thing. However, um, Archangel Michael is asking us to hold the vision, um, to hold the compassion and the love, and to stay in our union no matter what goes on. Um, in the 3D, and come hell or high water, they're going to bring these connections together. Um, they're going to bring you into union because I don't even know all the reasons. I don't think it's important. I don't think it's important. I think they're all different for everyone, but it's important. Or you just earned it. I don't know. Good karma, good karma. But um, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, and I cannot remember it for the life of me. Um, and I'm not getting any hints, so I guess that's enough. I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm gonna put this up for anyone who wasn't here, and I hope you have a great day.